Ndewo, kekime. Aha bụ Ijeoma Akubue, na-ewetara gị nkụzi Igbo. Okay, so live fan kwesịrị gị 30 minutes ago. Sorry if you got the notification. I kept delaying it. Sorry. So ndewo, kekime. Okwahodi. Hope you're well. Okay, so today I want to share the ways I make puzzles for my students and my children and workbooks. Okay, I've got some to do actually after this stream. I'll just quickly show you and then I'll go and do what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you how I make workbooks to make learning Igbo easier and to make it fun, and how I make word search puzzles, okay, with Igbo letters. Inola, okay, ngwanu kanyi bido. So kanyi bido with workbook, and name workbook with PowerPoint, okay. Okay, so I'm back on a PowerPoint. The first thing in the make my layout plain, okay, or blank. This one, okay, blank layout. Then next thing I'm got here. This one I'm not design, okay. Slide size, okay. Got customize. So nchoro kodi in a letter format, okay. If for some guy change the width, I want the width to be little, so this width is going to be 21.5. Okay, and then my height is going to be 28 centimeters. So this is like 8.5 by 11 inches, but this is in centimeters. So 21.5 by, yeah, so actually 27.9 or 28. Okay, so I'll say okay. And I'll say maximize, then we'll change it. So this is the layout I want. So back to something the workbook, isn't it? So what I will do is I will insert a text box here, and I'll name my workbook. Okay. So can you make parts of the body? Of the body in Igbo. 1 second. No, yeah. Okay, Maka. No, Maka. Okay. So let's make that bigger. Okay. So I'll need another text box. Okay. Okay. So now I'm gonna type parts of the body. Oh dear, it's gone back. Okay. Ihu. Okay, let's start from isi. Ihu, anya, imi, ọnụ, ntị, afọ, azụ. Have I got 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Aka Oko. Okay. So again, I'll make that a bit. That's too big actually. Yeah, 28. I'm happy with. Um. Okay. 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 Oh my god, no video.
We can do a live video on TV.
No, okay, darling. Let me choose that one.
I want Mommy.
What a minute. You can't see take a minute. Yeah, a minute. Oh. Okay. If you want to know, Nabiano, because I'm not trying to. Okay. Me choose a big. Oh. Okay. So it's probably a faster way of doing this, but you get the idea. Okay. So you just put spaces to translate it to English. Okay. And then I'm going to insert another text box actually. So this text box is to put the options, okay? And you just match the options to the right. So let's do that here. Mouth, leg, neck, yes, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, Anaka. Okay, darling. Record it.
Show me car.
I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we have it all. Okay, now make this bigger. That's too big. This is 24. There. Something like. Okay, what I'm trying to do is not happening here, but you get the idea. So I would then normally make this into a PDF, and what you need to do is just to match these words here to the Igbo words. Okay, so just go there and save as a PDF. Okay, so just go there and PDF, and then you name it. So that's done. The other thing I want to show you is how I create. Let's see, what are we sharing this time? I want to stop sharing this one, and how I create puzzles. So this time we're going to use Word. Okay, so to create a puzzle, first of all, I will go here. Again, I'm going to be inserting a text box. So use text box because it's easier. It's a draw a text box. It's easier to move it. Okay, so again, parts of the body in Igbo, and this is going to be a puzzle. So this I want to be in the center. Align test middle. Aligning it. Align test middle. No, still not. Okay, fine. I suppose what we can do, I'll just move it myself to the middle. Okay. So I need a second test box for the actual puzzle. Again, draw test box is where I'm going. So I get that. And I draw a test box to fill in the page almost all. Let's see. I want this to fill in almost the whole page. The only space again that I will leave is yeah. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is where the puzzle will go, parts of the body. So if I stop sharing this so I can, excuse me, I can show you so this is the site that I will normally go to, puzzle maker site. Okay, so if that puzzle maker in Google, this should come up, and then you go to word search. So what I would do, the first thing is to name your puzzle. So our puzzle is parts of the body.
Mommy, what's that?
Okay. Number of letters. So I want 10 letters across and 10 letters down in the word search. You can make it 15. Okay, if you have more, if you want to make it more complicated, I'm making a simple puzzle. And I'm going to use each letter only once. So this just is the grade of difficulty. The more, if I click the second one, that would be a more difficult puzzle. And if I click that one, that would be a much more difficult one. So I'll do the simple one. Okay, my friend. And then I choose the test version here. Okay. So I don't want lowercase. This test will just be in capital. Okay. And then here I fill in the words that I want. So I will be using 10 words. And I'm using parts of the body. So some of this will need to go. And so, yeah. After we did. So notice I'm not using the dots. I'll put the dots later because this site will not do the dots for me. Let me find my other words. Oh dear, these children. Oh dear, what's happening? Yes, Samaka. Come on. Excuse me. Okay, sorry, this was when you do live videos with children around because ihu anya imi ono nti isi azo afọ. I want to make those 10. But it doesn't have to be, so let me just leave it. So I have 8. Yeah, 8 is fine. Okay, now I'm going to create my puzzle. Okay, so it's created this puzzle here. So all I need, and my words are down there. And then what I'll do is I'll go highlight that, copy it, and go back to here's the screen. Go back to my Word document. Okay. So this is my Word document. So if you're just joining, I'm creating a word search puzzle. using the Puzzle Maker website and the Word document. Okay, so now that I've copied that, I'm just going to paste it. And to make it fill in here, I'll change the size of the font. So that was 10. If I make it 36, usually fills it up nicely. Mecca. Okay. Yes, Mecca. Okay. Mecca. Oh dear. So this is the puzzle. It's nearly done. I said that I just need to write those words. Okay, I'm back home. This live video today. Okay, so start another test to put my 8 words. Okay, draw test box. I'm happy to draw again. Okay. So this is where you come in and write my ihu, ishi, anya. I have a few other words like ono. I think I had azo there too. Let me just double check. Nti, afo, okay. Nti, afo. There's one more. Anya azo ihu imi. Afọ anya azo ihu imi isi. Nti, ono, okay. Afọ azo anya imi. Okay, there's no imi here. Imi is the one missing. Okay, fine. So got this is all the words in my puzzles. Okay. And again, you can make it bigger. Oh, that's too much. That will do. Okay, so it's a word search. So when you find one, you cross it out. The last thing that I'll normally do is to go in and put these dots, okay? And that means I literally have to find it out. You don't have to, but I like doing it. I just want to make it complete. So I go and find where azo is exactly here and put the dots on that U, okay? That might actually take, actually, I think I find azo, so I'll tell you. So can you see as, oh, so this is my azo. So what I would do is to just do that. Okay, so that's what I mean. So wherever I'll find the letters literally myself and go in and put the dots. Okay, so this is the end of this, and then of course I'll convert it to PDF and then put it in my site and my students can download it. Okay, especially my the kids that I'm teaching. Okay, but of course if you're an adult you can do this as well. I like doing puzzles myself. So that's it. Your word search puzzle created, and the workbook was the first one we created. Okay, yeah, so this is how I create materials for my students. I can actually show you that workbook again in case you missed that part. So if I show you the workbook, I created that on PowerPoint. What's happened to it? Oh dear, I don't know where it's gone. Well, I've already created that one, so stop sharing. Okay. tell you what I can do. I'll show you an example of one that my students are actually using. Okay, yeah. But if you go back in the video, you see how I created it. Okay, so these are ones I'm actually using. Okay. So maybe if I do slideshow. Okay. So that's the language worksheet I'm currently using. So I've got the English on one side, and their job is to write the Igbo on that side. And they can just choose it from, say they're all here. You just choose the correct one and pull it up here. Okay. One called the O. Called the I ga. I'll be doing daily live streams apart from Saturday for the next 2 weeks. So hoping to do it anytime between 3 to 4 p.m. 3 p.m. more likely, but I would just say 3 to 4 p.m. because I've got children here, so you never know. Right, Cody. Anyị ga-ahụ isi quick na Igbo.